Hi, hello potatoes. Thank you for dropping in. Oh wow, Udon, you're really early this time. Thank you for dropping in. The game even hasn't fully loaded yet. Ah, yeah. Yep, notifications. If I remember correctly, Argenti's banner is still up. When is the update again? The stream was like this week, right? So the next update should be Wednesday. Yeah, I mean I've got some pulls saved, but I'm gonna save throughout the entire next update because I'm gonna save. I want my healer and hope for a rerun and the version after that. Hopefully. Yeah. There are a bunch of events. The Foxing Tales ending in 7 hours. But I should be able to do the event when it's already over 2. This one here, maybe 2. This one is just... ley line stuff? I mean, the Calyx are technically the ley lines of Honkai StarRail. So I guess now that we've got nothing else to do, we just do the story. We just do the story first. Parlor car. We wanna teleport here. I remember starting the story, but I remember nothing of it. That's funny. Every single gacha game being compared to Genshin. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, you know, you can compare StarRail to Genshin because they have been made by Hoyoverse both. If the same company made these games, then I think it's valid to compare them, right? Huh. Yeah, but Stellar JD. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But, you know, the same people are behind it, so... Yeah, but with other games, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, pretty much everything is compared to Genshin. But now that I'm already here... Oh my god, reverse 99 when you... Aww, in Genshin terms? You know, I haven't even played that gacha game yet. I may... It looks interesting, so I may start it someday, but I don't know. The only thing that I know right now is... I'm already here. I'm already here, so why not just go in and see with the voice lines and story? I haven't read the log in a long time. There are 3 About You stories for our trailblazer. A boy decides to travel with the Astral Express to eliminate the threat of a Celeron. Oh my goodness. That's long. Now let's see, how fast can I read this? You don't remember much. You're not from around here, or nor did you come from elsewhere. You're not really going anywhere. Just fun that instinct wise whispers into your ear. That scornful and tender persuasion with deceptive goading. The seeds take root. You open your eyes and the speaker is no longer there. But there are more and more voices, and they are getting clearer and clearer. Some give easygoing care, some calmly provide advice, some speak firm support, and some give gentle direction. You see the silken thread being moved into form tomorrow. A huge beast-sized form descends from infinity. Golden pupils stare down from the darkness, and you're no longer... Oh yeah, this is pretty much just the... Yo! I am that dude from that path. I forgot his name, but I'm the dude from that path. I give you power of destruction. It was all a dream. English teacher's weakness. I see. You have arrived at the city of Preservation. I don't care. I see. That's basically it. But I want to go for the voice lines. I mean, main character voice lines are something that are rare, depending on the game. But at least we got voice lines in here.
When there is a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
Yeah?
What kind of life would I have lived if I didn't choose to board the Express? No. There is no such possibility.
No.
They may sound annoyed, but their body language is more honest. I should visit Pom Pom more often.
Cute.
My weapon is also one of the curios of the space station. I don't know where it came from, but it must be important if it appeals to Madame Herta. Just where did the will of destruction come from? Was it really because of the Stellaron within me? Just like me, the people of Belobog are also seeing the native sky of this planet for the first time.
Crazy.
The seed of preservation has always been within Belobog, and I simply reignited the city's will to live. That will may be weak, but this was not the time for it to go out.
The fact that I'm listening to these voice lines for the first time right now is interesting.
Choice isn't as elusive as it seems. The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve. I'm not done yet. Journeys never end. This is my will. Preservation is determined by our actions. March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you. Danheng, let's make this quick. Like always, Danheng, let's make this quick.
Wow.
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko. I'm on it, well, Mr. Ying.
Oh my god, the character's attitude team voice line's great.
This is our chance. Stay alert. Let's go. Let's make it quick. Who's next? Batter up. How about this? Just a scratch. It'll
I can't wait for the Trailblazer to have more than one element. More than these two paths, I mean. The path of destruction is elementless, great physical attack, and his path of preservation just randomly being like, yay, fire! So let's see what is the next path he's getting. It's the main character, so it wouldn't surprise me if he would get every single path, like the thing in Genshin with the elements.
Rules are made to be broken! You're out! You've outstayed your welcome! Decisive strike! So this is defeat. One more at bat. Much better. Keep at it.
Time to go on the offensive.
Stay alert.
Why does this sound so different?
Time to go on the offensive.
Stay alert.
Time to go on the offensive.
Damn.
Lance at the ready. I'm on guard. Don't lose momentum.
To the finish! Fracture!
Indestructible. Defend the weak.
Yeah, it's just a little bit louder than the ones that were screamed. I guess they tuned it a little bit too much back.
Not a scratch. I'm okay. Lance ablaze.
Flaming Lance! Forward!
I have to keep going. I won't fall back. Nice teamwork.
Will of preservation!
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good. Is that all? Great. So that's how it works. No match for me.
Yeah, I've heard Vista countless times. The only thing that I'm curious about right now is we know the lines of Danheng, but now we want to know Are there specific lines for Imbibitor Lunae too that differ greatly from Dunhang himself?
This is my original appearance.
Oh yes,
That
actually
of the
yes.
Vidyadhara. Don't worry. I'm still Danhang, a descendant of the Vidyadhara, and also a member of the Nameless.
Ah.
As recorded in the databank, it is customary among the Vidyadhara to place one's hand on one's forehead when greeting someone. But we don't need to do that.
What? Place one's hand on one's forehead when you greet someone. That's weird.
It's getting late. I won't be staying up much longer. Sleep well. My previous life is like a faint shadow. Hardly visible, yet following me wherever I go. It's hard to describe the feeling.
I mean, his story was
One thing's
sad,
for certain.
considering
I
that
am
his
nobody's
past
shadow.
life kind of messed up.
The eternal banishment decree was like a pardon for me. After all, I'm here now. Aren't I?
Aww. Why does he sound so desperate?
There's unfinished business between
At
me
some point.
and the maker of this weapon.
Ah. Cloud Piercer. Unfinished business between you and the maker of this web.
Well, during my days in the shackling prison, reading books was my only respite from the long hours and the shadows of the past.
Yeah, he is a sad boy. He's a sad boy. Everyone done fun. Love story of yeah, it's technically the love story of... Technically, it's Blade. As far as I see online, people dive into the lore and be like, damn. Blade and Dunfeng. What the heck was Blade's other thing? I mean, I'm gonna go into Blade's story later too.
I've no interest in commenting on the deeds and sins of Imbibitor Lunae. Given the choice, I would like to cast his name aside. Even so, the consequences of his power will be borne by me alone. The Vidyadhara that reside on Xianzhou received a blessing from the Permanents, our dragon ancestor. On the Luofu, we wield a magic known as Cloud Hymn that allows us to manipulate water and control the rains.
Yeah?
The
Knowledge?
ambrosial arbor was severed long ago, but it is not dead. If there's any activity from the denizens of abundance, it will be connected to the arbor.
Oh. Interesting.
Sometimes the general treats me as a friend from the old days. Unfortunately, I am unable to return the sentiment.
Yeah. Because he has no memories of it whatsoever, because it was Dunfeng that was friends with Jingyuan.
The High Elder succession was incomplete, causing her to become trapped in shallow waters. Fortunately, she has a vitality that does not bend to the will of others.
At least something?
That young sword master has a keen eye and a swift hand. But I've no desire to compete with anyone in a sword fight. What he seeks, I am unable to provide.
What does this mean? What do you mean with what he seeks I'm unable to provide? What the heck is he seeking from you?
One cannot pick and choose their recollections. My past is unalterable. The unrest within me seeks an escape.
I don't know, maybe?
The future is unknowable, but I have a choice.
He's certainly not seeking buttons. The only one seeking buttons here is you, Ninja.
I will pay the price for this power. Proceed with caution. I've got your back. March, remember that... Forget it, you never remember.
Much remember. Forget, you know. I have to listen to this again.
March, remember that... Forget it, you never remember.
Oh, God. I see.
As always, Himiko, I can handle it. Mr. Yang, do you have any insight into this? Allow me to explain my thinking.
Eh? Yeah.
Good to see you, General. This is your last warning. Stay away from my companions.
This is so great. These puzzlets are so great. Saber in my place.
The times have changed beyond recognition. Do not be afraid. I sense a storm. I wish not to use the strength. Conflict requires undivided focus.
Edgy sad boy.
You're flawed! The heavens surge. Celestial dragon. Break! Cloud-faring dragon. Rise! Grace. Inevitable. Awaken dormant scales.
Wee.
Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Not yet. Not now. A dragon will always return. Do not fret.
He.
Water heeds the cloud song. The consequences are mine to bear.
He.
It's all yours. It's all yours. This could serve you well.
God. It does sound weird said aloud IRL. I mean, in a game setting, in a fantasy setting, it always sounds different. I mean... The cloud serves you well. Imagine someone saying that directly.
This could serve you well.
This could serve you well, like, sure. No one would say it phrased like that.
Find peace. Good. All manner of mystic arts have their own distinctive merits.
Yeah.
Caution does not mean cowardice.
Returning
All
to town?
remains as it did yesterday.
Oh. What about his story? I want to know his lore. I still have 2 things of his lore, but... Level 60 and 80? Oh, come on. I don't know if he's Dovakin. No, not sure. This will serve you well. Hands over chocolate. Tom Hanks' true Vidyadhara form, revealed after accepting the residual powers from the previous reincarnation of Imbibitor Lunae. Upon accepting the majestic honored crown atop his forehead, he must accept all the merits and faults attributed to that person. However, he was never himself. In the dim abyss devoid of light, he seemed to have returned to the inside of a Vidyadhara egg, being carelessly churned in tumultuous waves and elusive dreams. He dreamed he was standing before a sacrificial altar, dancing and chanting. However, the songs and gestures were mere facades. The light emanating from his eyes and the storm rolling in his blood were the true forces at play. Casually, he wove the misty and foggy tide and scale-gorge waterscape, sealing the maddened and frenzied dragon into the propagating giant tree. As the echoing roar streamed up into the heavens, anticipated scale-gorge waterscape will continue its peace for centuries more, and his duty was over. The ceremony ended, and he turned to look behind him. In the blink of an eye, the stairs he had stepped down from had become full of standing dignitaries with draconic horns, addressed like royalty. As if they were mirages in a mirror, each of them turned and their sleeves swirled with emotion, ready to leave, one after another, in a meticulously calculated arrangement. Innumerable, they formed a staircase to the sky, stretching into the never-ending chill void. The faces of all these people would greet him every morning in his dressing mirror. That was his face. No, it was the face of the primordial, the original, the very first High Elder. He smiled bitterly and covered his face with his palm, as if ascertaining whether he could tear off his mask and return it to its true owner. He could not. Crazy. You will get the chocolate eventually. I mean, I could just take one here from the side and eat it. It will not reach you. But I'm gonna eat the chocolate. Part 2 of his character story, another long ass novel. In the dim abyss devoid of light, he seemed to have returned to the inside of a Vidyadhra egg. Oh, great, so the start is the same. We don't have to read that. He dreamed. He arrived at the battlefield like the descent of a god. He hovered with the clouds. The military formations below him were tiny as ants, and the airborne chariots and star skiffs were moths destined to die in a flame. Such were the lives of mortals. Was this the viewpoint of a dragon? A silver of her breast rose up and plunged his heart into emotionless and icy detachment, and he hurriedly cast his gaze toward those with whom he had fought and shared liquor. The pilot who zoomed past did not care whether the formation was orderly. She shot at will, letting the arrows filled with blazing fire fall on the storming Borazon foot soldiers. Along the direction pointed out by the star skiffs, a white-haired swordswoman spearheaded into the fray, ahead of the entire army, dancing with her sharp blade. She dashed between flashes of metallic light. Her actions too sharp to even let her allies come near, reducing them to merely supporting her from behind. On the other hand, the Cloud Knight lieutenant who used to chant in love with the dragon contains it. His laughter indolence, holding his devastator glaive in hand as he stood with his men to repel the Borazon pawns attacking from the battlefield's wings. And behind the main host, the military engineers who marched with the army were adjusting and testing giant automatons. Perhaps the exceedingly arrogant craftsman was now working at full speed, for these machines, hundreds of feet tall, are specialized weapons designed to counter the mecha beasts. When he saw the general of yesteryear, Teng Xiao, he was enveloped in golden lightning like the avatar of the rainbow, plowing through the enemy's rows of war beasts with his divine mirage. Who the heck is Teng Xiao? A name I haven't heard in game before. Okay. I like diving into characters' lore. I just enjoy it. The devastated Barazons began to flee. He knew it was time to carry out the duty entrusted to him, so he let go, letting his consciousness disappear in storms and hails, letting thunder roar for him, letting tsunamis rage for him. He floated on top of clouds, watching the enemies getting swallowed by the watery abyss, and watching the land behind him. Many humans, Vidyadhra and Phoxians were eternally left there, unable to lay their eyes upon their home ever again. The dragon heart told him that it was but a small speck of dust brushed away from the world. Wars come with a price, but life will always thrive once more. The Vidyadhra are not the only branch of long scions. However, his human heart ached for those comrades who, like him, had warm flesh and blood, and for those mortals who might have lived longer, but now could return home nevermore. Anyway, I want Blade's lore. Give me his voice lines. Time to listen some more to Story.
I don't know you. Consider that a good thing.
I forgot he's edgy.
Back again. The fate of those I remember is never a good one.
Wow.
Go. When the Mara strikes, you don't want to be next to me. To whittle oneself away, to tear your enemies apart. That is the power of a blade. We are all Mara-stricken in different ways, but my situation is unusual. Although the Mara haunts me, memories of it seldom cross my mind, be they of remorse, hatred, fear, or reflection.
Ooh. So he practically doesn't have much emotions left, huh?
When the Mara strikes, I become something else.
Dude, that laugh.
By banding together, we reach our goals. The hope that this will be the last time always vanishes in bitter healing of the flesh.
Dude just desperately wants to die.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. These words are carved into my every wound. Only in the brief moments of its wielding can a blade truly disappear.
Huh.
When will death come for me? My patience is wearing thin.
Seriously, is just thinking about dying. So funny.
There are countless weapons sharper than mine, but after 1,000 clashes, what does it matter? The dead know no fear. The Mara's tether is firmly in her grasp. She will not pull upon it before the designated time, but nor shall she relinquish it.
I see.
Within that
I don't
world she
understand it all,
calls a
but I see.
game, she will never give up, nor yield to death. He always understood the price better than any of us, yet he never spoke up, never did anything. Imbibitor Lunae, when will our retribution come? How can our debt be repaid?
So it's about a debt to be repaid, but that's something with Dan Feng. It doesn't have anything to do with Dan Heng. Yes, his voice is really nice. The voice actor did really do a good job.
As she brandished her sword, phantom pain surged through every part of my body. All because of her.
Huh.
Life itself is punishment. There is no shortcut to destruction. Tell me this is the end. One of the lesser sufferings I've endured. Those who can't bury us are waiting to be buried, Kafka.
Ooh.
I don't understand your games and tricks, but suit yourself. Jingliu, witness my every move, my suffering.
What is this connection with Jingliu?
Your newfound enthusiasm is amusing, Jingyuan. Need me to watch your back?
What? Need me to watch your back?
Need me to watch your back?
But then, there's something going on. I can understand people online shipping them.
Need me to watch your back?
It's just the same for Imbibitor Lunae and
Need me to
Dan Heng.
watch your back?
I don't know. You can explain all you want, but I'm not sure that someone will listen.
You impede me. What surprises do you hold? I will dispatch you by my sword. A blade's edge knows no mercy. Waiting drains one's vigor. Make good the loss. The fight is set. Your end approaches. Too little. Well timed. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place. A veil to send you. Is there a chance?
Is there
a chance?
Is there a chance? He just hoping to die.
Is there a chance? I live.
He's so funny. Just, I live and man, long sigh.
Unnecessary. This sword needs sharpening. That's all. Take them. Done. As expected. We can get closer. Are there other matters?
Yeah. Great mood. A swordsman who abandoned his body to become a blade, birth name unknown. He pledges loyalty to Destiny's slave and possesses a terrifying self-healing ability. Blade wields an ancient sword riddled with cracks, just like his body and his mind. Oh, he's just hurt. The only thing he could sense was a splotch of crimson in his side and the taste of iron in his mouth. His limbs were unresponsive. He must have died. Must have died, sure. Yeah, Blade and dying. Blade and dying. The greatest joke on earth. Do you remember? He opened his mouth, lost his voice as coarse as a savage beast's. The sound from his throat stopped abruptly as the cold hard object penetrated his torso again and again. This repeated for thousands of times. How marvelous when his muscle fibers tore open. He could hear the tiny sounds of tendons bridging and reconnecting. How marvelous. Hello, Gray. Thank you for dropping in. The monster in his body was being nourished, but he would let it grow into a massive beast. How marvelous. He had already lost all will to live, but his body regenerated without any consideration of his preferences. How marvelous. Before the sword pierced his body once more, he grabbed it with his bare hands and slowly stood up. Do you remember now? He met the woman's blood-red eyes. His mind still empty. He was run through by the sword once again. Remember the feeling of death and bring it to them. Crimson resurfaced in his vision. He stared at the sword that killed him. The blade was broken in half and laying on the ground. Rise and let me kill you once more. Great. The black-haired young man shivered violently all over, but still clutched onto the spear in his hands. He had no dragon horns, and his reaction was slightly less mature than he remembered. Oh! So we got Dunhang lore from him. Great. But he would never forget the spear, these eyes, and how cruelty burst out from beneath the mirror like emerald calmness. His wounds began to heal, his irises flickered, and fixed their gaze at the boy once more. Without hesitation, the boy made another flourish with the spear. That's it. The one who showed no mercy to enemies was you. The one who single-handedly buried the beloved was you. The one who almost let the place called home to its destruction was also you. He fell down again, but Teen pressed his hand against his own wounds and retreated until he was no longer the man's side. Before I witness your death in person, we will meet again. Of course, his name is blanked out. Oh, I don't know. It depends on when you want to eat your snacks. But I'm fine with the lore I have now. Interesting. Anyway, where do you want to go? Return to Billickbog alongside March. Hi, March! The heck does she have another outfit on?
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Too pretty for you. When did you buy it?
It's actually not new. I just never had the right occasion to try it on.
I see.
This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you?
Why not?
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making
I will
an
be honest,
effort.
Ninja. I don't like March. I don't like March that much.
Pajamas, hot water bottle.
Yeah,
Wow, that was fast.
leave it. What? Nope.
Huh.
I'm just gonna bring
You do
myself.
seem to travel light. But don't you at least need some pajamas? I was just taking a
Do
look
I?
at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up.
Yeah,
I'm
her
so
name being a
happy
date,
for
yeah,
Bronya and
I know.
Zila. Ready to go?
I just don't like her character. Like her appearance, okay, fine, but I don't like her character.
Bellabog, here we come.
Yay! Time to get back to Bellaborg. Because why not?
Galabog.
Oh!
700.
Is that Topaz? Oh, it's Topaz.
It's never too late to pick
Damn,
up the
look at
tab.
her. I mean, I completely missed my update where her banner was, but ooh.
Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? One thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration,
May just do it, I guess?
there's bound to be food, right?
Do we have to
Wait
fight
a
now?
sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform.
No.
All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
So... What an ugly uniform. It's not that ugly, but... Yeah, I mean... If they live there in this icy weather their entire lives, I guess they got used to it, yes. What an ugly uniform!
You think so? I actually think it's pretty snazzy.
What an ugly uniform.
Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, what are the IPC doing here on Eurillo 6?
Do we care?
There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
You sure?
Hi.
No,
Do
the
you work
uniform
for
is
the
actually really
Interastral
ugly.
Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
Boss,
Hmm?
encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take him out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
So, what exactly is the IPC doing there?
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive
so she's from the
my colleague
IPC.
here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
I don't know.
Please don't take it to
What
heart.
is the stupid thing that you want to do, Ninja?
Phew. You scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into two nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped
Nameless,
out of the
huh?
Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
Oh yeah, we were the people. Well, we may have helped out a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into
No,
living
I'm totally
legends
fine.
here.
I don't
Must
have
be
to
your
call
lucky
doctor
day.
just because I'm
Not me.
acting humble for once. She's actually having that thing as a pet.
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
That is stupid and will not work, Ninja.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Honestly, not a single person
Your
could
job
stay
sounds
up
pretty
as
similar to the
an
Express
entire
cruise.
week.
Aside from the business, I guess.
You would probably just faint from
Rania
exhaustion
moves
after
fast.
a few
The
days,
crisis
even with
is only
energy
just
drinks.
over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
I'm pretty sure.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's
That's
not like we're in a
fine.
rush. Wanna come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond
still
during
can't
work
quite
hours,
get
but
how
I'd be
they
happy to chat off the clock.
can stand in the snow with
Wow, I actually
this
managed
much
to get an
exposed
IPC
skin.
executive's phone number without even trying.
Dear March, how are you not freezing in that outfit? Teach me how to get rich. I'm in charge of a project with 8 billion credits, by the way. Oh yeah. Technically we...
As if anyone would ever believe that.
I mean, technically...
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
Yeah. See you.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think?
Yeah?
Come on,
I
let's head into the
guess.
city.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's see Bronya.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog?
Ew, it's so loud. Can we please go away?
Check out the main event.
Ugh,
the
so many
food.
people. Ugh.
Come on, keep up.
Ew, why are there so many people talking? Disgusting, disgusting. The heck is this? Nah, leave me alone, please. No, I do not want to do this right in this moment, please. Just leave me, I can do this sometime else, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot. My assignments! Let's pledge again. No! Don't talk to me too much! I hate crowded places. And yet here I am, liking to go to conventions. Which is pretty controversial. Nameless honor. Yeah, thanks. Interstellar guide. Thank you. Version info. We don't have to look that up. Yeah, thanks. Fine. Great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Notices. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Very interesting. Bye. I am. I just like to stroll through the artist alley and buy way too many things. I'm at a point where I'm still too lazy to go and buy myself some photo frames to hang all the art pieces up that I bought. I mean, I do like to go to cons, but I don't like to go outside in general. I don't like to be stuck with normal people. Can I go in there? Can I go in there? Can I go? Nah, sad.
Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Do we have to listen? Oh god, we have to listen to them.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Bellabod's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago.
I'm not interested.
I wish I could have a red sunset.
I mean, if I remember
now.
correctly, we were managing this
It was
museum.
built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also, guess what? Also,
A drive-through. Yeah,
those who
drive-throughs are
sacrificed
great.
their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Miss Payla, Peter is falling asleep. Enough. From now on, no whispering allowed.
I'm skipping this.
Oh,
I'm skipping this, I'm sorry.
Payla had a strict side.
Nah. I mean, she's almost the same size as the children. Look at her. She's maybe one head taller than these small little brats. What is the title of them? Sorry.
Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what
Is she
they're
a teacher or a
talking
leader? Yeah, I was wondering the same.
Norbert, why don't you tell
She is technically
everyone
teaching
how
them,
you were
but
released
she
from
doesn't
jail
really
so
look
quickly?
like fitting to be a teacher
Selling
there.
cultural relics and impersonating
Small
Silvermane
pillow.
guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was
I
all
forgot.
thanks to my uncle.
It's the great snobs.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
An NPC with a spiky hair.
You're shameless,
That's
Norbert.
new.
Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you
What
think
are
I
we
wanted
listening to
to?
right now?
I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
They don't
Hey,
really
Daddy,
know
get me out
about
of jail,
that.
please.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail.
Basically
Now
a
that I'm
summary of that
free,
character.
My supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
These people, they're very funny.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, this isn't concerning to me. But this one here is.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing!
An NPC with blue hair.
Please get your autograph?
Look, we have an NPC that is colorful. Wow, how interesting. Hello, Serval.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started!
Sing, girl, sing.
Heartbeats will shake me, so rules can't break me.
Oh, I forgot. It's not that good.
Your soul be free. The lightning strikes riding off the wall.
Why does it sound so terrible?
Into it all.
Okay, that actually sounds terrible.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should
say
probably
what?
pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here.
Yes, she did.
Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
We go to Bronya. We wrap this up. We go to Bronya. And no, the water fountain isn't important or anything. I mean, I already fished out all the money that's in the fountain anyway.
Careful now. Don't get your...
Can I use another moral of high praise? Fish your treasure out of the fountain. Yeah! I can use another praise of high morals to get treasure from the fountain. And begs to say that this fountain really does have everything in it. Just like the ancient treasure tomes of the emperors gone by. Look, you somehow find things. Yeah, I got a car. Yep. It's out of sync. It's totally out of tune. That makes it a little bit terrible. Anyway, I heard we want to go and talk to Bronya, so let's just leave it out. I mean, Serval's VA, the thingy is okay. But the NPCs are just terrible. Crashed through the window. Oh my god, you didn't. I mean, at least it wasn't the ceiling. But please fix that window. We don't want it to rain inside the library.
Facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop the nose, boop the nose.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Boop the nose, boop the nose.
Branya! And
Boop.
Topaz? You're here
Boop.
too?
Boop.
I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally.
Yeah.
However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your
What
subjects in the
operations?
underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Sure. Well, hello, Bronya. What's up? What have you been doing lately? I see there are
Is everything all right,
some
Bronya?
nice
I didn't
things
know Miss
happening,
Topaz was so
festivities and
intense.
so on.
She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark.
Yeah.
To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival.
I guess that works to fix it up. Well, anyway, I only heard the word debt.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is.
Nah,
I'm sure
you
you've
don't.
heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of
Yeah?
Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
So the
Before they
IPC did
departed,
weird
they did
stuff.
something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
I see.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid
Yeah,
so.
I'm not gonna try to eat that
ridiculous.
meatloaf full of
And
glass.
what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account,
Yay, the
repayment
IPC,
period
we
agreed
love
upon by the
them.
architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that
No,
the disaster
you
had caused
absolutely can't.
irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from.
If I
As
can eat, you
such,
will still tear
they
you to shreds
considered
with my
the owed
claws.
sum permanently lost.
You
It
would
wasn't until the
probably first
Stellaron
have
crisis was
to
resolved
puzzle
that
yourself
the
together
IPC
again.
discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
The interest? So, how high is the interest? In 700 years... A 700 years debt? And with an interest? How high?
An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
Oh, I had no idea
What
things
the
were like this.
heck?
Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
Looks like we'll have to intervene. I doubt the Balbogians can do anything about this on their own.
Right. We need to figure out how to help them. The IPC is too big and powerful. Even if Bronya steps in, it'll be hard for her to resolve the situation.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records
Yeah,
are
they're
accurate,
nasty.
and they truly have a
We don't
presence
like
throughout the
them.
galaxy,
They're nasty and
the
we don't like
IPC
them.
could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now...
But now we have to do work and
I
run
must
errands
ask
again.
you and the Astral
So,
Express for help.
whatever. That's
Do you
just our
think
duty,
you
I
could
guess.
persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Yeah, let's just bring out the big guns.
I don't think we're at that stage yet.
Oh, come on, I think
Miss
we
Topaz
are.
seems like a reasonable person. With your silver tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
Do we?
Thank you so
What's silver
much,
tongue?
both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
First, I want the scrolls that are laying on your table. Collect. Thanks. Anything else to collect around here? And anything that looks collectible? No, I don't want Pela. Anything that looks collectible? No? Okay, I see. I have the thing with Silver Tongue and like... It's a word usage with like people with a silver tongue talk a lot. And the equivalent of a gold tongue is like quiet. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard it before, but I can't quite recall it. I mean, the saying exists in German too, so yeah. But it has been quite some time since I've heard it, so I can't quite recall it correctly, I believe.
Oh, hey! I just remembered.
I can always look it up
Topaz gave me
online, I
her
mean.
number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Yeah. AI reply greetings. Director Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply to your message. Please wait. AI, please tell me. Stop repeating. Hello, checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. Currently, Director Topaz is on an inspection tour at the History and Culture Museum. Can we not just directly go to the museum? Do we have to talk 20,000 times to March? Nee. Attack. Attack. Wait, I'm not standing. Attack, 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 attack. We attack March. We attack March. Attacking
Okay,
March
got
does
it.
not work.
We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Yeah, of course she isn't. Why would she be a pushover if she's working in a pretty position for the IPC? Look, we're at the museum again. Negative charisma. Come on, if you have negative charisma, what is mine? Minus 1 million? So where the fucking hell is Topaz? Oh. Bye. I'm just making fun. Hello! Hello, Topaz. By the way, can we somehow clear the depths of, like, Billabong? Because, you know, it has been fucking 700 years. Me and having
it's you
charisma
two
where?
again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Actually, we sent you a message.
Did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right?
Yeah,
What
I guess
do you
it
make
is.
of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece.
For me, it looks like
It
it's an ordinary
portrays a
piece.
certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that.
Well,
It's as if the
after all,
artist
you
had
didn't know what
condensed
happened in
history into
Belobog.
one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know your art. Yeah, I was
Not at
exactly
all.
thinking the same thing.
Analysis
Of
of
course I did.
aficionado.
Of course I
wouldn't
did.
take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things.
Maybe, maybe
I
not.
suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk.
What do you mean
This
with
way.
collaboration? We came here to help Bronya.
Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But
I was
with a
never
keen
really
eye,
popular.
it's
I was the
possible
one
to find a
quiet kid,
diamond
but
in the rough, so to speak.
But always was the scapegoat. Yay, I'm quiet and I'm
Old
nice.
friends.
No, she did it.
Meet yet again.
I didn't. It was this bastard. Always the same banter. I really couldn't care less anymore. Beep 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 beep. No. Why do we have to follow her?
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
We're here. We want to ask for a favor on behalf of Bronya. The IPC's demands are unreasonable. Express will pay off Belobog's outstanding debts.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears.
Yep, totally.
However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my
Dangerous love.
job.
Yeah,
I've
as
dealt with
if.
cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
Maybe. What a heartless way of seeing things, and if a debt can't be
The
repaid...
Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
Exhibits
So
here
you're
are probably
basically
not worth
saying
much.
the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
Ouch.
I'm not
Poor
sure it's as
Belabogians.
poetic as that.
The poor people of Belobog having to pay off debts they aren't responsible for. How sad. Oh yeah, by the way, the exhibits in this museum aren't worth anything.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6?
Isn't this just like
so
a
white and
plush?
fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
It's probably extinct.
I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's
Yeah.
such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog?
Nothing.
Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will
follower of
always
the
take the welfare
preservation,
of the
huh?
people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
Are you?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme
It's this
Guardian is
book.
a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy
Should we
on
just
this matter.
get rid of her?
Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere?
Why
Oh,
not get
looks
rid
like
of
one of my
Topaz?
colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this.
No,
Bye.
I mean it. Why not just get rid of Topaz? Wouldn't that be like a good solution? Just getting rid of Topaz? Why am I forced to just walk this slowly? Me, why am I forced to walk this slowly?
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
Yeah. Is that surprising to you? Is that so surprising? Huh. I didn't expect this to work. Guys. Guys. I'm sorry. Dude, what kind of underwear is she wearing? Dude. Dude. Okay, never mind. We've looked enough. The sort of made sense. We should keep pestering her. She sort of made sense, but we should keep pestering her.
Sure? I really don't think she'll change her mind.
I don't think she's changing her
I
mind
guess Miss
either, but we
Topaz
can
is
try.
Just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Oh, wait, did I even go to school?
Did she
Did
even go
someone
to
send
school?
you a message?
Oh, look. It's a message from Seele. No, I don't think anybody would wear underwear like that. Give me a shout when you have a minute. It's urgent. What's up? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the great mine by force. I asked Bronya what to do and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Let's try and don't mess with them. Too late, Wildfire and Silvermane guards already engaged with them, but those jerks have super advanced fancy weapons with jacked up damage. We can't handle them. I'm sending you an SOS cause I'm running out of ID. Seele, are you for real?
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld.
There,
Already?
your non-existent eyes.
Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration.
Why am I doing this in every single game?
You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
That's right. You can't believe a word they say.
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Depending on the angle, we could even look further under her clothes than the panties. That was concerning. Maybe because your helmet is part of your body.
Seele!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two
Oh,
here?
come on, she changed the outfit.
Not sure how much longer we can hold out.
So what's going on?
It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance and not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
The IPC is nasty.
A few miners made it out
Look at
earlier.
these.
They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation.
I'm gonna throw a meatloaf at them.
All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the
Maybe
underworlders.
they'll get distracted. Is the Paz around?
Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black?
Yes.
Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait.
Potaz, Pasto.
Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine.
Pasto.
Are you two with me?
Yeah, we're with you.
Clarky?
Time to fight.
Hey, you two!
The IPC.
I got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day.
Time to throw all we have of them.
Take a little lunch break. I'm
Take
sure
your claws
the
out.
IPC allows that,
Throw
right?
a meatloaf projectile covered in glass. I'm a guest of your boss. Stand aside.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I'm showing
I
respect.
can't let you
Where?
pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
6 months of
Team
performance
leader?
bonuses? What the hell?
You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me.
17 interviews?
What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
17 interviews?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience.
17 interviews to get a job.
On this idiot. Let's do this.
Dude, he desperately wanted to join these hooligans.
Heaven surge. Rise! Awaken, dormants. World cleansing dragon.
This is gonna be a fast battle, I believe.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here is thunder.
There we go. Battle's over.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
Yeah.
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
No, her underwear didn't change much from the other outfit. It just has less frills.
The ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
I can't get the right angle. My character just doesn't stand in a good angle. We can actually look farther into her model. That's so weird. Oh, we can see the front. Oh, but we can see a battle button. You looked away for 2 seconds and we are already looking back below the skirts. Sorry for that, but do you have a problem with it? We appreciate the details on characters where there's no detail needed. Exactly, the cake. Okay. Oh wait, we still have to talk to her. I forgot. I forgot that we can't directly move on.
The IPC out of the underworld. Let's get moving.
Let's go. Beep 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 beep. Unnecessary. Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
No.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Oh, you know, it was...
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style.
You just...
Eurilo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
The what? The entire planet property
of this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurilo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests, undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, Emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
Huh?
This is...
What's
Source
this?
code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog.
Huh?
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it.
Oh no.
I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make
The
them
future
accept
has
this
been
fact,
purchased?
using a relatively peaceful approach.
What?
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world.
My computational range doesn't go as far as seeing the future that you envision.
Probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Yo. Imagine having each tractor. You know what? What is the next thing? Maybe you should, instead of a tractor, go and directly eat some.
Anyone else getting deja vu?
Some
well,
cars.
The situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived.
Next.
It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots,
some
now
nice
we're dealing with
SUVs.
much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
Some trucks, maybe.
What? Isn't that thing a Fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
Yep.
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Yeah, we could stay on normal things like chocolate, of course, of course. Hello, small little piece of trash. Oink. 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 Grunt, grunt. Oink. Oink. Oink, oink, grunt.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
The past isn't here. Life is ultimately meaningless. Not sure. Strong accent. Not sure. Strong accent. Not sure. Strong accent. Life is ultimately meaningless. The past isn't here.
Seriously? You actually speak Trotter?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Why are they attacking?
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Time to fight again. Da 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 da.
Heaven Surge.
will dispatch you.
Yeah, this one,
Your
please.
end approaches.
Now attack.
Fail to set
Yeah. We're so incompetent. Who would have thought?
The strength.
Follow my charge.
Look how incompetent you are.
This battle is unavoidable.
I'm actually not even trying to kill them fast. Because I tried to regain some HP for Blade. Ew. I mean, we were at a healing spot there, so who cares?
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
They aren't entirely on their side. I mean, Topaz is trying to wiggle a way out of this a little bit.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Time to beat them up. Time to beat them up.
Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
Dun 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 dun. I can't use the map. Are you for real? They don't allow me to use a map here. To use a map here. I have no idea what to actually do because they don't let me use a map here. For fuck's sake, I have to stare at the mini-map constantly to find my way. Are they for fucking real?
Water heats the cloud song. Water heats the cloud song.
Oh wait, I just had to go into the other direction.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
The IPC are so trashy.
Don't you dare show your face around here again!
Interstellar Peace Corporation. More like Interstellar War Corporation.
You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Topaz just lets you do whatever you want?
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project.
Huh? And what if we are related?
Within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules.
What rules?
What exactly is your problem?
You're just barging in on another planet and taking things.
Always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame
Idiots.
me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Yeah, seems to me like that.
I never held out any hope of resolving
Can we
this problem
finally fight
peacefully.
them? Please.
Didn't you
I wanna
claim
fight.
the IPC was
Please, let me
all-powerful?
fight.
Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on
Come on.
violence,
Just let me fight. Everything will be fine if we just kill them. Murder is always the solution.
Time for the master stroke.
Up.
Show no mercy. That paradise may be unreachable for... Savor it for me.
Do not be afraid.
That's good enough.
Heaven surge. Rise.
And then we use his ultimate too.
World cleansing dragon.
You'll pay for this.
Why don't we just kill this small one here? Use her ultimate.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
A blade knows no
This
mercy.
one
The
here.
fight is set.
We want to use your skill. Oopsie, I killed him. Sorry, I'm yet not too adept at fighting with Blade. I mean, dying is what he wants, right? So it's fine, right?
Heaven surge. Break.
Shit, the enemy's stronger than I anticipated.
The strength.
Oops.
Inevitable. Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Please.
Not yet.
A foregone conclusion.
Oopsie, I only have Jing-Yuan left.
Show no mercy.
Oopsie, he's about to die. Oopsie, we're dead. Oopsie, we have to try again. Oh. Support, please. We need that attack boost. If it works.
Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
We skipped the story, we already saw it. I have no healer. Let's not let Blade die. We need to work a little bit smarter.
Too little.
Not harder.
You'll pay for this.
Normal attack. Push
Lend me your
Blade up.
strength.
A blade knows no... Your end approaches.
Attack. You do some AoE damage, please. We need a turn from Blade, please.
This battle is unavoidable.
This one here. Yeah, just attack him. This is
I will
fine.
dispatch you. Fail to set
Now
you.
he's healing a little bit.
Inevitable.
Follow my charge. Conflict
We need another AoE.
We must
chance.
Wow, I'm dying even faster than before.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I'm dying even faster than before. Oh god, I think I have to pull Natasha out. This is
There's no time to
exactly
lose.
why I said I need Luoxia. I need someone to keep me alive. And Natasha isn't doing her job properly. I'd like to use Natasha. Do I really have to go and use Natasha now? Recover. Okay. First we heal. Then we want to use something that is giving us 5%, 300 attack, 355, crit damage 20, ice damage. No, this one here. And then we want something for protection too. Yes, this one here. Explode automatically enters. Okay, we have 2 effects now. This could work. Let's try. I mean, we got some food buffs now.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
This battle is unavoidable.
Let's destroy some of the footfall. And see if we can... do something.
You'll pay for this.
Because this is obviously shitty. I need his E-skill. I also need his E-skill, technically.
Lend me your strength.
My imbibitor Lunae is about to die, which is problematic. No, we cancel. We do another attack.
Your end approaches.
Uh-huh.
Fail to send you.
That's fine. We're still alive. Because of the boost on blade.
I will dispatch you. That
Use his
paradise may
ultimate,
be a
Dark Blade,
favorite
please.
for me.
Do it. That's healing him a bit up.
Here is thunder.
We must protect.
No, I'm gonna die again. I really have to call out a healer. I don't care if you put barbecue sauce on a rice. I don't know if it tastes good, but try, I guess. Oops. Death is approaching.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Yay, look at it. Death is approaching. Shit. I have too many DPS characters on my team.
Too long behind the lines.
Ah, okay. Fine. I see it. I have to get Natasha out. I understand. I have to get Natasha out. Whatever. Team comp. Team comp? Team? I just realized, can I... I can't change my team. Yeah. Okay. I just have to work with what I have. Max HP of all is a good defense. All allies and enemies will restore frozen. All allies and enemies. No. Why would I use something that is beneficial to enemies? Okay.
Hey, you!
Let's try once more. Why am I always attacking a Bible Lunae? Why am I on auto battle?
Trifling here is thunder.
Why am I on auto battle? Apparent. Automatic wouldn't them. Oh. Okay, this is problematic. I see so that wooden dummy that is giving me a buff is also automatic attacking. I can't intervene because of it. Automatic wooden dummy. Was it the thing that I used, or is it that I died too many times? Can this auto battle at least, like, win for me?
Show no mercy.
Fucking hell.
We must
Well, my buffs worked at least.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
So it was just a me issue,
babies, the
not a
Stellaron
team
and
issue.
Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Yeah, probably.
I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for!
Serves you right.
Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
But the locals will still remember
Are we all
you
good
idiots.
here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
Oh well.
It's a long story.
She's from the IPC. You're better off asking Bronya.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Yep.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
But it's not like the IPC cares about timing. I felt the pressure to pass. The IPC won't stop there. This wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here and I can't explain it clearly in messages. Could you come back?
Huh.
I see.
I get the
Then let's
feeling
get back.
Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her.
So what
Are
she's
you coming
worried
with
about?
us, Seela?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Seela.
Yeah,
We'll do
go
what we
trust
can
me,
to help
whatever.
Bronya out.
Yeah, I
Come
can't
on,
change the
to clip off board.
camera perspective. What? Beep 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 boop 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 boop.
These guys don't look like disease.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Billabong might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
Yeah, great. She's controlling very models.
Captain.
Oh, this bitch. I have to heal my team. God damn. Nah, there. I've got 35 pulls saved now. No, I'm not gonna pull for her again here. We gotta wait, Wait, I forgot. No. I wasn't able to kill myself before the story directed me into
I
it.
appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
Yeah, so?
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
I'm sure we can turn things around. You couldn't have foreseen this all.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident we mentioned,
lollipops.
there haven't been
I
any
think they're
major
good enough for
conflicts in other
healing.
areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solutions she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
What is this? It's?
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached.
Huh?
Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances,
I see.
The natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street.
Oh.
All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night.
Oh.
My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust.
Well, I mean, you ruined your own planet, serves you right, I guess.
One fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow.
But basically, the entire
again.
population of that planet became
After
slaves to
5
the
years,
IPC.
Many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you?
How much
can you
is she
guarantee
talking?
that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Urilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make
Belabogian
the
still
right
sounds so weird to
decision.
me.
A decision that will truly benefit your people.
A decision that will truly benefit your
sound
people.
quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Yeah, we can't read. She has a way of words. She's a smooth talker, but that doesn't mean she's telling the truth. Well, she has a way with words.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage.
I mean, the deal doesn't
In any
sound
case,
that bad.
She wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands.
Ay.
This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Perhaps you should gain some insight from others first to trust your judgment. Well, gain some insight from others, maybe?
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause.
Yeah, how would
I'll
she get
convene
all
the
the
Klipov
citizens
Fort
together
architects immediately to
this
discuss
fast?
the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high
Right.
regard. They'll most
So we
certainly
have
be
to run
willing to tell you their
around.
thoughts.
It's time to race against the clock. Well, anyway, do we have voting rights?
I think we should leave this matter to the Belabogians.
No.
Don't you agree? We've got your back.
Aren't we
We failed to
Belabogians by
convince
now?
Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right? Let's start with the overworld.
Sure. And this is literally where I'm saying goodbye. I'm not gonna play more today. Literally, no. I'm gonna continue with some other time. Not today. Not today. A sock? No, you can't. I have no socks to borrow. You might look somewhere else. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter today. But yeah, I just want to end charge today because I really need to fix my sleep schedule and have to get up early tomorrow. So, my potatoes, I will see you next time. Probably not next week because Christmas. I might not be able to stream because Christmas and family visiting here and there, which is a little bit stressful and I hate it. Anyway. Yay! We totally like Christmas. Anyway, I wish you happy holidays. And goodbye, my potatoes. See you another time, another day for another stream. Goodbye now. And meow.